want to do a miniature crochet countdown to Halloween, but I think my plushies will need somewhere to call a home, so I've decided to make a miniature haunted house for them. I've never made a miniature before, but these are the materials I'm using, lots of woodcraft elements and some cake boxes. The way I'm hoping this will work is that in each video a new miniature will move in, decided by the comments on the previous video. So leave your crochet suggestions, think friendly or fiendish inhabitants, or spooky themed soft furnishings, and I'll choose one to add. With the cake box structure made, I added these little wooden planks to look like shiplap. I used wooden elements in the most places I could because I love the texture, such as these floorboards and these little windows that I made. I used the top window of the cake box to add a transparent backing to the window so it would look like glass. Also, I'm pretty sure the tool I was using to cut all these wood pieces were actually wire cutters, but I don't know what I'm doing, so it was good enough. I started painting everything. The windows and doors I wanted a solid black, and I diluted some paint to try and give the floors and exterior walls a more stained look. As I was doing the flooring, I noticed these gaps which were really bothering me. I should have put a black piece of paper down first, but I filled it in with a small brush and it worked out okay. It looks pretty shabby, but I'm alright with it. It's meant to be an old house anyway. I was not happy with how this was looking at first, but once I added a little bit of dimension by painting darker in the grooves, I was a lot happier with it, and it had that weathered look which I liked. I'm not gonna lie, painting was my least favourite part, purely because I'm so messy when it comes to paint, and I could not tell you why I chose to wear a white dress this day, but it was a mistake. I'm currently obsessed with wainscoting, so I made this dark red one to line my walls with. This is what it looked like with the shell all together, and now I just need to choose some wallpaper. This was my first choice, but the blue didn't really go with the dark red, so I went with this more neutral colour. I started gluing all the interior elements into the house and it started to come together. I added this interior door so it looks like it's a house and not just a room. Now my little house needed somewhere to go, so I put it in this black lined box and I started working on some landscaping. I was originally going to do all the outdoor materials just out of paper, but 3D materials just look so much better, so I added these rocks from my garden. Now it was time to add some outside details, so I added these little wonky picket fences, a brick wall for a ladder to lean up against, and these little red signs, and I made this fixture out of fairy lights. I added another window and these little ghost family portraits that I made. I finished with a clock and some furniture, and that is my house finished. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out since I don't have the best skills for this kind of thing, and the imperfections just add to it. I've tried to add enough elements for the crochet friends, fiends, and furnishings to interact with, like doorways, windows, and indoor and outdoor areas. So leave your suggestions down below and I might pick it to move in.